Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm Bella and today we're going to be doing another get ready with me. If you guys are new to my channel, what's up? It's so nice to meet you guys. I do makeup. I'm 17 and I hope you want to stay. I have not sat down and filmed a makeup video for you guys and don't even know how long, but a lot of you have been asking me to do another get ready with me, and I figured since these videos always end up kind of long and I haven't posted in a while, this will kind of compensate for that. So I hope you guys understand, and yeah, if you guys are interested in watching me get ready, then please keep on watching. So I actually just got out of the shower, so I need to brush my hair out. I kind of want to update you guys on what's happening in my life currently, you know, with the new school year and all. So I actually started my senior year online August 5th, and today is August, I think, the 8th, so it's a Saturday. But the way that we do online school is kind of different, but not really, from other schools. I know a lot of other schools use Zoom, but my school actually uses a different program. We use Microsoft Teams and like all of the different Microsoft apps to, you know, video chat and stuff, which we have to be in the video chat in order to get credit for our class. So that's stupid. Not really, but I just don't really like school. Let me come a little bit closer. I'm gonna be using my Cerave Moisturizing Lotion because I am gonna go out in the sun today and I don't wanna, you know, not have sunscreen on. So do this. The reason I haven't really been posting videos lately though, partially because school started, and also I just haven't really been feeling up to filming. If you guys have been following me for a while, then you know that I kind of like struggle with anxiety a lot and depression. I feel like a lot of people do. It's really a normal thing and I'm not ashamed of it, but some of you guys know about it, some of you don't. So sometimes I'm around social media, sometimes I'm not, but I mean, it is what it is, and I have highs and lows just like everybody else, and that's okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and prime today with the e.l.f. Poreless Putty primer. This is an amazing primer. I've been using this in the last few videos that I've done, and honestly it's fantastic. Like, I have no complaints about this primer because it fills my pores, my makeup lasts on top of it, it isn't greasy at all, and it's a really affordable price. So I think it's like kind of the best deal. So I'm kind of just gonna be doing a little bit of a quick makeup routine for today. Of course, it's still gonna be cute and glam, but just quicker than a full entire glam would be. I'm gonna quickly fill in my eyebrows off camera. I'm gonna be using my normal BH Cosmetics eyebrow powder. They don't sell this anymore, so I'm really sorry for the people who want to buy this, but you could use eyeshadow as eyebrow powder. You could use any eyebrow powder, really. Yeah, I'm gonna do this really quickly and I'll be right back. So I'm back and the brows are done, so we can start with the rest of the makeup now. The next step I'm gonna do is foundation. This is the Maybelline Super Stay 24-Hour Full Coverage Foundation, and we're gonna use this one. This one's in the shade 128 Warm Nude. And I'm just gonna put like a quick layer of this on. I'm not gonna do too much foundation. Oh my god. So a trick that I like to do to get my foundation to look just a little bit more natural and skin-like is to first blend it out with a foundation brush, and this one is the Morphe Y8. I don't think this is a foundation brush, but it works magnificent as a foundation brush, so I'm gonna use this. And you just go over your foundation, and then once you're done with that, you go over it again with the sponge, and I'll show you guys how it looks, because usually using just a brush to blend out foundation for me leaves streaks no matter what brush I use, no matter what foundation I use. So this method just really helps to make the makeup melt into your skin as well as possible. So what's up? How have you guys been? I feel like, seriously, I haven't been on here in forever. It's literally been like a week, but I don't know. I'm so used to posting like twice a week. This just feels weird to not post in a week. I feel like I've let you guys down. And if there's any spots that you guys need extra coverage in, you can just pat the foundation in that area, and usually that helps me to keep some of the coverage in that spot. So today I'm actually gonna go get my nails done with my boyfriend's mom, so like my mom-in-law, kinda, not by law yet, but may as well be my mother. Always put the foundation onto your neck. If not liquid foundation, then powder foundation, just to match it, especially me, since I'm a little bit pale right now. My foundations don't match me quite as well as they normally do, so I kind of gotta work with what I got. All right, so now that I have that first layer of foundation on, I'm gonna go back over it with my sponge, just in like the bigger areas, because those are really the only spots that tend to have, you know, streak marks. So I'm just going over that. I literally have so much dry skin on my nose that it's peeling, but my skin is oily. Can someone who knows something about skin, you know, explain that to me in the comments, please, because it's probably something I'm using. I'm gonna go ahead and conceal like normal, and I'm gonna use this Too Faced Born This Way concealer. Just put some of that up under here, you know. So I've had my car now for I think about this weekend will be 2 weeks, actually. Today will be 2 weeks. And little story time, I already got hit. Someone rear-ended me because I was stopped like to come out of a driveway to turn right. And I was stopped because I was gonna turn into oncoming traffic. So I had obviously to stop in order to see if cars were coming or not. And there was cars coming, so I was stopped, and someone behind me kissed my bumper. This happened like literally I think 4 days after I got my car or something like that. I didn't really make a big deal out of it because it didn't do much to my car. I mean, it's like, it's a car, it's gonna get hit eventually or scratched or something, but nothing happened to me, luckily, or my sister. But it was just like a, are you serious? Or did that just happen experience for me? So yeah, that's fantastic. I also got like a little trash can for my car. I also got an air freshener for my car. It's coconut, it smells fantastic. And yeah, I'm really enjoying it so far. I think my favorite thing is the blind spot camera because they call it a blind spot for a reason. None of the cars I've ever driven before though have had that camera, and I obviously have trained myself not to use it, but like now that I have it, I'm like, why didn't I ever try one of these things before? They're so fantastic. But anyways, that's all I have to say about that. Let me blend this out. I'm also gonna put like a teeny bit of this on the tip of my nose to brighten it a little bit more. I'm looking at the clock because I need to be ready in a certain amount of time. Also, I want to let you guys know that I tried to film a senior portraits makeup look, and the footage is literally so hard to watch because I used a special mic and it totally didn't work, and all you can hear is like humming behind my voice, and it's kind of really annoying. So I can't use that footage. I keep getting dog hair in my mouth because my dog lays in my bed, and then I lay in my bed and I'm like, oh, disgusting. As always, I'm going to be using my drugstore favorite for setting. I'm using the Fit Me loose powder. This one's in the shade 10. Really fantastical powder. I would say the quality is very comparable to Laura Mercier. But not in the sense of like color or I don't know, like texture. The textures are very different on the powders, but the way that they leave my skin looking and the effect that they have on the longevity of my makeup in general, they're both really good powders. So if you guys are looking for a good drugstore powder, this one's amazing. I definitely recommend this one. So I'm gonna go ahead and set the rest of my face. So I have one question for you guys actually right now that I'm thinking of off the top of my head, is why do you guys think I sound like Kylie? I get that comment so much on my YouTube videos. I don't even like understand where that comes from because I just speak like me. I don't try to talk like any type of way, and I don't hear the resemblance of my talking patterns with Kylie's. Like, what about the way that I speak is similar? Can someone tell me in the comments, please? Just one person, that's all I need. But yeah, I'm really confused about it. It's not a bad thing because Kylie has a nice voice, but moving on, I'm kind of rambling. All right, so for eye makeup today, I'm just gonna go ahead and use my eyebrow powder to make a wing liner, which is something that I do really often instead of using eyeshadow to make liner. So I'm just gonna dip into probably either this shade or maybe even this shade because it's like a little bit of a chocolatey, more warm red tone brown. But I'm just gonna make like a really thin wing with it because I wanna add some pizzazz to my look today. Considering that I'm gonna be wearing a mask, I'm not gonna do too like, you know, much on the rest of my face, but I do want my eyes to look cute. So I'm just gonna make a thin line and then connect it from the outside to the corner. I started it from the corner, but I connected it this way. And then I just kind of load up on my brush and fill in the area with the same powder. I like doing this because when I travel and stuff and I don't have any other like eyeshadow palettes, it's really easy just to use my eyebrow powders to create like a quick liner. And I feel like you could even probably use them as eyeshadow if you needed to, but that's the liner for today. I'm gonna clean up the bottom right quickly and then I'm to the other side and I'll be right back. Alrighty, so the liner is on and finished. I just duplicated it. I had to kind of redo it a few times on this side, so it took me a long time. I still feel like they're not even, but it is what it is. Y'all hear that loud ass truck? Ooh. All right, so next step would be to bronze, and I'm just gonna bronze like normal, just, you know, the usual little routine. Get up into this area right here. All right, so now I'm gonna bake that like normal. And then of course gonna contour the nose because I got a fat little nose. Not really, but I just don't like the tip of my nose, so I like to contour it. And then, yeah. I have that audio stuck in my head that goes, "Hey, reporting live, it's Trap Bunny Bubbles. I wanna live in a mansion." I have TikTok audio stuck in my head probably, I want to say 80% of the time. If they're not in my head, then I am reciting them verbally. So yeah, I know a lot of y'all can relate. I know a lot of y'all be spending time on the top, the little TikTok. We're going to bake this. Next step is putting some blush. I'm going to be using my favorite Note blush. I use the same products in every video, I feel like. So if you guys can't find the link in one of my videos, then it should definitely be in another one of my videos. Yeah, I'm always using the same stuff for my face because I have my preferences. So yeah. Put some of that up in here. Now we're gonna wipe away the bake. Also, I have not put on my lashes yet because I did not want to get powder all over them, which usually happens when I do this step in my makeup routine. So I just thought I'd wait. Always gotta put some blush on the tip of my nose. Always, because that's just how I roll. And yeah. Next, I'm gonna throw on some highlight, and this is, you guessed it, Laura Geller Gilded Honey. I use this highlighter the way that I drink water religiously, and it's fantastic. I love it. Yeah, it's on the inner corner, on the tip of my nose, and look at, I just bought a new vanity chair, and I'm sitting on it, and the pan just fell out onto it. So I'm gonna see if I can perhaps, okay, I picked it up without breaking it. But now my chair is probably gonna be dirty. A piece of it fell out onto my carpet. One moment, please. It came right out. You know, it's a good thing that product is baked because it would have fell apart when it fell out if it wasn't. So that's what that looks like now. I don't know where the other piece went. Has to be here somewhere, love. It just has to be. I guess it's time for a new one of these. I've had this for about 3 years now. Oh my god, it's so tragic. I'm gonna just put a little bit of that right there. Again, in this little C shape that I talk about sometimes. Like this. For the most natural appearing glow. Alright, folks. Well, there you have it. The beautiful highlight. I'm going to put mascara, and then I'm gonna apply some lashes. I'm gonna show you guys which lashes they are, and I will be right back. Okay, back. Alrighty, so I have my mascara applied, and I have my lashes and stuff ready. Tray, Invisalign. Anyways, these are the Kmy Nx Z15 Lashes, and I get questions about these every time that I wear them, and I always tell you guys which ones they are, but y'all don't be listening apparently. But yeah, these ones are so pretty. They're really natural looking. They are mink hairs, so disclaimer. I really like these. And to apply them, I use the Duo Brush On Clear Lash Adhesive because I don't like the tube one, and the dark one just makes a mess when I use it. So this clear one is amazing. I actually just got one recently, but I lost it, so I had to buy another one. And yeah, my mom got me that one, so thanks, mommy. Here's what the lashes look like. They're really, again, like I said, natural, and they're really wispy, which I appreciate because, let's be real, I feel like a lot of the lashes these days look the same. So yeah, I really like these. I don't have another pair like these from any other brand. I don't think I have a coupon code, but yeah, make sure you check them out because I always get tons of questions about these, and I know 1000% that you guys will like them. Right now I'm just picking off the glue from the band because I don't like to leave the glue on there, otherwise the band doesn't sit as close to my lash line as it possibly can, and then it just doesn't look like it's applied right. So I'd rather take this off, take the little extra time. That way my lashes can look a little bit better when I apply them. And yeah, you just want to be really careful that you don't rip out the actual lashes from the band though, because that can happen. Not specifically with these lashes, but just in general. So of course, you're gonna take your little glue and you just brush it on here. I low-key do this kind of messily. Like I just got some on the top of this lash. You don't want to do that, but I mean, it's okay. You can always wipe it off with your finger or like a Q-tip or something before it dries and you'll be good. But I'm gonna show you guys really quickly how I do this. So this is my left, oh actually no, my bad. Is it? No, yeah, this is my left lash. So this is my left lash, and you can usually tell because the inner corner of the lash is a little bit smaller than the rest of it. And it like just, I don't know how else to explain that to you guys. Like it just looks like a left lash to me. Okay, so I'm gonna get a little bit closer. And what I like to do is kind of like hover the lash over where I think I want it to sit. And I kind of want these more on the outer edge today. So I'm gonna put them further out on this corner. And I'm just gonna place down one end and then try to anchor the center just like that. And then what I'll do is I'll take the front and connect it, and it's not going to be super dry yet, so it's okay if the front lifts a little bit in this time. But while the front is setting, I like to take the tweezers and place this lash down onto the outer corner of my eye and secure it. Make sure it's on my lash line where it needs to be. And then like I said, the front one usually lifts when I do that, so I'm going to take it again and replace it. And by now the glue should be tacky enough to where it'll just dry and stay there if you place it. So that's how I apply those. Yes ma'am, yes ma'am, yes ma'am. I'm gonna apply this other lash really quickly the same exact way. And I know a lot of you guys struggle with applying lashes because you guys tell me in my lives and stuff, but trust me, practice makes perfect. And once you get in the hang of doing something for, you know, years, and wearing makeup for years now, it becomes very easy and almost instinctual. So yeah, don't worry about it if you guys can't get it on the first try. My first application for lashes was horrendous. We're gonna put this on here again and put this on really quick. All right, so now that I have that other lash applied, what I like to do is kind of just touch the tip of the lashes and press them to help the glue kind of just bond well with my skin. And you can even do this with the tweezers. I'll go like this and press them up, that way they dry in the position that I want them to dry in, just a little bit more upright than they would normally be. And yeah, for lips, I'm just gonna take off the product that, you know, compiled on them, because I don't like when I'm wearing my mask and there's like lipstick all over the mask and all over my face. So I'd rather just not wear one. And then I kind of just blend the edges a little bit with my fingers because, you know, I don't want it to be a harsh line. And then I'm also gonna throw some lip balm on just in place of that lip gloss or lipstick that I would be wearing. And I'm gonna use Aquaphor because this is just what I use. All right, so now the makeup is pretty much done. We're just gonna do some setting spray, and then I'm gonna straighten my hair really quickly. But the straightening the hair part is really self-explanatory, so I'm just gonna, you know, fast forward through that. You guys can still watch if you want. I really just use whatever setting spray that I grab at the time because I feel like they all do the same thing, especially the ones from Urban Decay. But I'm gonna use this pollution protection one, and we're gonna shake it up. Shake it up. Temperature control technology. Let's see if this keeps me looking right in the 110 degree weather in Arizona. Oh, I thought there's a hair on my nose. Alrighty. Now we wait for that to dry, and then we can do the hair. Alrighty, so I have my straightener, and this is a Remington Wet to Straight straightener. You can straighten wet hair with this, but I never usually do because that's horrible for your hair. And you know, I don't want to completely damage it, so I just do a little bit of damage with the heat. Anyways, my hair is like slightly damp right now. It's not soaking wet, but that's the reason that I use this, because I don't like to have to blow dry my hair and then straighten it. So this is really handy for that exact reason. Also, it's really wide, so it gets, you know, a big portion of my hair at one time. And it's just, I feel like, really easy to use. The way that I straighten my hair is pretty, again, like I said, self-explanatory, so I'm gonna do that. Alright, so the hair is done, makeup is done, outfit is on. It's not really a fit, it's just clothes to go out because I'm too insecure to wear the style that I like out in public. I'm gonna show you guys what I'm wearing really quickly and we can move on. My outfit's not interesting for today. It's literally a gray tank top and jeans. These are from Hollister. I don't know what else to give you guys because my, outfit is so basic. I'm literally just wearing something acceptable to go out in. So the final steps are gonna be to put on my jewelry, and I just wear my earrings and my necklace, and I always have a hair tie on my wrist because, hello, I live in Arizona and my hair has gotten so long, so I'm always having to put it up, and it's, a necessity to have a hair tie, so. And then of course the infamous heart necklace that everyone wants to know about. This is from Pandora. Pandora, Pandora, Pandora. Everyone asks, it's from Pandora. Say it again, say it last time. I did not buy this, it was a gift. And I also forgot to mention, but my earrings are from Swarovski, Swarovski, Swarovski. And now I look like me again with this little necklace on. Shoes don't really matter again. I'm sorry for the boring fit today. I'm just wearing something I feel okay in. And yeah, I really appreciate you guys watching today's video. I had so much fun filming it. I haven't filmed in so long. It feels really refreshing to sit down and film. I missed you guys so much, and I'm probably gonna be back to normal soon. If I'm not uploading as consistently or as often as I used to be, I'm very, very sorry because, like I said, I started school recently and I've been kind of busy with that, and I will be busy with that until December. So I'm going to be uploading as often as I possibly can, but if I don't make a day... Why is my closet cracked? But if I don't post on certain days, then it's most likely just because I'm busy with school or I'm, going through a depressive episode. But I'll update you guys as much as possible, and I want you guys to know I appreciate you so much and I love you all so much, and I don't know what else to say. Check the links in my description box. There's petitions you guys can sign. Alrighty, well, that's all I have to say for today. One last thing, if you guys want to follow my Instagram or TikTok or Snapchat, I have all of my social media links in the description box. As always, you guys are always shook when you find out that I have a TikTok, but I literally have it linked in my description. So check me out if you want to. I don't really make videos that often, but I'm trying to learn. So I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.